Hello, my friends. It's Tuesday, and it's very gray here in Wisconsin. It's warmer, which is lovely, and things are starting to bloom and to grow, but it's gray, and I really could have used some sunshine today, but that's okay. I had some really good phone calls with I had some really good phone calls with people. That's how the words go. And I had some lunch and I did some laundry and I wrote some things to remember my friend Ben Shinky, who passed away and whose very close family will gather tomorrow to remember him. And then we'll have all of his friends and family and everybody he ever met together when we can do that, when this stay-at-home time is over. And what else did I do today? I went to the post office. That was exciting. And the baby birds on the front porch are growing and becoming pushy. And I have named them Manny, Mo, Jack, and Myrtle. Because, it seemed like a good set of names. And one of them is very brave and looks around and flaps around a little, but they still look a little strange because all of their feathers haven't come in. And flowers are growing and kittens are sleeping, and I took an inventory of food that someone sent to me for our food pantry, so that was a very good thing. And today I have a very special book for you from my childhood. I say that a lot, don't I? But these are books that back when I was a little girl in about 1977, you could get one book a month. It was like a mail order thing, and they are called the Sweet Pickles books. If anybody out there still has them, I only have 3 of them, and I would love to have the rest of them. So if anybody has a giant box of Sweet Pickles books sitting in their basement or their attic or their cedar chest, and they don't want them, you just let me know and I will pay for you to ship them right to my door. So they came once a month, I think, in the mail, and they were about this whole group of animals. That's how many there should be, one for each of those animals. And they lived in this little town called Sweet Pickles. And that's the picture of their town and where all of the different animals lived and worked and did stuff. And I just loved them. They all had a little story, a lesson for us as kids, and had these animals who went on adventures and things. So we're going to have Fixed by Camel, written by Jacquelyn Reinach, illustrated by Richard Hefter. Fixed by Camel. There's the camel. Here's the first picture. Going down into the underground part. Oh, 1977, this one says. One morning, Camel was fixing a pipe under Main Street when Kangaroo came along and slammed the cover shut over the manhole. "Hey! What do you think you're doing?" cried Camel. "I'm only kidding," giggled Kangaroo. "Ha ha!" "Fine," said Camel. "Then open the cover so I can get out." "You're a clever camel," called Kangaroo. "Do it yourself." Kangaroo sat down on the curb and howled with delight. "Very funny," muttered Camel. By the way, it says Fixed by Camel right there. Okay. But Camel was clever. She could fix just about anything. Camel thought a moment. Then she filled a big balloon with helium and let it go. Whoosh! Up went the balloon, off went the cover, out came Camel. Kangaroo hopped over and gave Camel a hearty thump. "I knew you could do it, Camel. he said. Camel didn't answer. You're not angry, are you? Asked Kangaroo. I was only kidding. Very funny, said Camel, and went off to work. Camel was up on a roof, banging a broken shingle, when Kangaroo came along and took the ladder away. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Yelled Camel. I'm only kidding, chortled Kangaroo. Ha ha! Fine, said Camel. Then put the ladder back. Then it wouldn't be funny anymore, said Kangaroo. Anyway, you can think of a way down. You can fix anything. Very funny, said Camel. She took out a rope, tied it around the chimney, and slid down. Bravo, clapped Kangaroo. Very funny, said Camel again, and went off to work. Camel was mixing cement for a hole in the sidewalk when she saw Kangaroo peeking around the corner. She thought, the minute I spread this wet cement, Kangaroo is sure to stick his feet in it. His kidding has got to stop. Then Camel said in a very loud voice, oh dear, I forgot a special job I must do in the park. I'll pour the cement for this sidewalk later. This, by the way, is Vain Vulture. He lives in Sweet Pickles. Camel went off to the park. Kangaroo followed. First, Camel painted 3 park benches. She put up signs, wet paint, do not touch, and hid behind a tree. Kangaroo came hopping along and began to scratch his name in the wet paint. Good, thought Camel. That will keep him busy for a while. Then Camel hurried over to the playground. She knitted a net, draped it over a tall pole, and stuck it in the middle of the jungle gym. Then she took out some motors and gears and extension cords and ran back and forth between the jungle gym and the drinking fountain. I wonder what she's up to. Then she tied a doorbell to the pole and nailed up a large sign. Danger! Do not ring doorbell under any circumstances. Finally, she put 2 peanut butter sandwiches and a quart of milk inside the jungle gym and sat down to wait. There she is. Kangaroo came bounding into the playground. Oh, there you are, he called to Camel. What are you fixing now? I'm resting, said Camel. I had a special job to finish. Oh, goody, Kangaroo cried with delight. A danger sign! Ha-ha! I wouldn't go near that if I were you, said Camel. I bet Kangaroo goes near it. Kangaroo climbed up to have a closer look. Whatever you do, don't ring the bell, warned Camel. Laughed Kangaroo. He pressed the button as hard as he could. Whoosh! Hey! Yelled Kangaroo. What kind of joke is this? A practical one, said Camel calmly. Have a snack. I'll see you later when the cement on my sidewalk is dry. The end. My friends, I really hope that where you are today there was some sunshine, either outside or in your imagination or in your heart, something that helped you remember that there is good and laughter and joy in this world, even as we struggle through these days of stay at home with the coronavirus. And so I hope you have a very good night. I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner and do exciting things like that. And I hope you remember always and always and always and always and always just how incredibly much I love you. Bye-bye.